Hello, welcome back to the Pioneer Postgame Show here with Coach Julie Huebner. Pioneers get the sweep today over Lander. Coach, let's talk about Game 1. You get the 7-2 win. Fought through the rain delay. It was short, but ended up coming out of the delay. Megan ended up pitching great, got the win for you guys.
Yeah. We told the girls before we started today just to be ready for the adversity, and we had to be flexible because it may be rain, put the tarp on, take it off. So I thought both teams did a really good job just to be ready to go when the rain stopped. I thought Megan threw a really, really good game, pitched out of some tough innings and stuff like that, but I thought she did a really nice job to execute, and our defense made some really nice plays behind her.
You got to talk to Megan, and didn't have the strikeouts that she typically does, but talk about your defense coming in today, just making plays behind both her and Stevens.
Yeah, I thought our middle infield did a really nice job today. They had a couple double plays that we had to turn with bases loaded. I thought outfield did a nice job running stuff down. But I think that's the beauty of today is we're preparing for postseason, and we're going to be in situations where we've got runners on against good hitting teams, and you got to execute a good pitch when the pressure's on. So I thought we did a nice job with that today.
Game 2, a much different game than
Yeah.
Game 1. No hits through the first 3 innings, and then the bottom of the 4th comes up. Sammy, the big 2-run blast after Ellie gets on board the double. How was that moment? How did that energize our team with that guy?
Well, I think they had bases loaded and no outs. I think we got out of that, which was huge. But I think in that half inning before where she hit the home run, she threw the pickoff to first base, which I think we took momentum and kept it for the remainder of the game. And then she obviously, again, I told her look for a pitch that she could drive and elevate, and she got her swing off on a good pitch. And I think it's pretty cool. We scored 4 runs on 3 hits, so we obviously made the most of runners in scoring position.
I want to talk about Spadis too. One of her longest outings of the year. She looked excellent today.
She did.
Started us off, gave us 5 great innings, put up those 3 zeros in the 2nd through 4th inning. How important was her play in Game 2?
Extremely, and I think this is a good thing for her to just build confidence into the rest of our season and postseason. She's more than capable, and I thought she had really good stuff today in command of all of her pitches, and I think she trusted herself, and she looked like she was having fun out there. So I'm very, very happy for her, and I just hope this continues to build confidence into what we have coming up this weekend.
Talking about building confidence, you beat Lander twice today, a team that was also receiving votes in the regional rankings. How does that go into giving us confidence moving forward as we jump into postseason? How important is that win for our team?
I think we just kind of had to get the monkey off of our back and put 2 good games together, because we started off really hot this year and sweeps were easy to come by for us. And we kind of hit a little bit of a rough patch. So I think to see them be resilient and keep fighting, and again find ways to win 2 close games against a really good opponent, I'm very happy for them, and I think that's what we needed moving forward.
I think it's huge, especially going into Friday, starting SAC tournament play. What's the message to this team following today and then the next couple days before we play Carson?
I think urgency, that was my word today. Like, we've got to be urgent to the ball, urgent in the dugout, urgent at bat, because again, you don't know, you're guaranteed 2 games this weekend. That's what you're guaranteed. Right. So you've got to make the most of your opportunities, and I think you've got to believe in yourself, and you've got to be confident. We've proven that we can compete with anybody, and I think go in with a chip on our shoulder, ready to get after it.
Pioneers get the sweep here today. They'll be in action next Friday at Carson Newman as SAC tournament play unfolds. For more Pioneer post-game recap, go to our website at TuscanePioneers.com.